real nerd. People say I'm a fool, but they never got the news that I'm a wild one. Oh yeah, I'm a wild one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel down, cause you're watching Vilemike and his real wild child. Oh yeah, I'm a wild one. You better turn it up, better keep the channel down, cause you're watching Vilemike and his real wild child.
Howdy, folks. It's Vilemike here, and I'm barely awake.
Yes, if you were backstage, either it would be a boomer moment or a lack of caffeine because somebody hit the countdown without going live, then decided to go live.
No, I did that on purpose because it was 30 seconds left. That way I could loop the video and not have to think about it when I had to hit the button.
Oh, good boomer excuse.
And JP's is here too. How you doing, man?
Hey.
I didn't wake up until like 7:30 this morning, just before the stream. I didn't have time to make coffee since I'm down in Mexico. And I've already pissed off LDG and Doctor Who. God, motherfucker. I'm not caffeinated enough yet. And Elihu, because I said I wasn't drinking coffee, I was drinking a Rockstar, and they both got mad at me because I wasn't drinking caffeine, despite the fact that Rockstar has caffeine.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but coffee, morning, come on. I did not smell like patchouli, by the way. I smell like weed.
No, you smell like patchouli.
No, weed smells better than patchouli.
You're in California. You smoke weed, so you smell like patchouli.
No, that's.
I'm in California, I'm in Mexico right now, Baja California, if that counts. So, but I don't smoke weed. I smoke cigars. What does that mean? I smell like
shit.
No, that's San Francisco smell.
Damn.
You asked why, Mike.
You smell like San Francisco, man.
Ah, shit. Phone call.
No, that would be cum and shit.
I just said basically shit.
Mm.
And surprisingly, there's very little shit on the sidewalks.
What was it? I think it was somewhere out in Arizona that they were also having a people shitting on the sidewalk problem, except they realized it wasn't really people. It was just people not cleaning up after their damn dogs.
How can you not tell the difference between dog poop and human poop?
When somebody steps in and it smears on the sidewalk, it's kind of hard to tell.
But they'd literally gotten rid of the ordinance about having to clean up your dogs because apparently it had a expiration date on it. Like they were going to try it out and see if it actually helped or not, but didn't realize that when it stopped going into effect and they were stop enforcing it, that people's dogs people weren't just cleaning up after themselves. So
is this Tempe, Mesa, Scottsdale?
I can't remember. It's a smaller town. But my sister lives out in Tucson, so it's somewhere near Tucson. I can tell you that much.
Oh, sorry. I don't know southern Arizona that well.
So, yeah, I have no idea what to talk about. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Because I had nothing planned. I forgot to think of something. I still didn't watch Star Trek Picard because I didn't have time this week.
Well, I can tell you this. Jerry Ryan still hasn't spun in the captain's chair.
Still hasn't what? The captain's chair?
Spun around. She wanted to spin around when they were filming, she wanted to do a little spinning scene in the chair because the chair spins. And Terry's like, no, can't do that. We got to go on with this. And Jerry's like, I want to spin in the chair. I want to spin in the chair. It's been a little funny trope online. Like, let Seven spin.
If that's not somewhere in one of the like a cut scene or the blooper reel, I'll be sorely disappointed then.
I got something she can spin on.
Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she'd prefer a quantum torpedo to a tiny little micro photon torpedo.
I mean, if Grogu can spin, why can't she?
And that was a deep cut because anyone who knows anything about Star Trek knows that the shuttles have micro torpedoes. Or at least the runabouts do. I don't know about shuttles if they actually have the micro torpedoes.
I need some Pepsi. I'll be right back.
I need some weed.
So great. I got all y'all on, and you all just abandoned me.
Physically,
phone call, allow you for weed.
I'm just going to the kitchen, so
I just muted myself to cough a little bit.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
I got 3 different kinds of weed.
So the Vile Child went through her stuff and finally returned some of the stuff she stole from me over the last few years, including my Harry Potter bandana, which I'm not wearing only because it's covered in dog hair. My favorite purple bandana. A couple of things she literally stole from the store, Pokemon related figures and stuff. And she's also going to let me borrow her D&D dragons and stuff so I can try to make a D&D game for her younger siblings. I'm going to try to get all my kids into, even though out of the 3 younger kids, only 2 of them want to play. And good morning, Captain Fandom Nerd, aka Captain Trek. So what's new in
right.
Florida territory, LDG?
Sorry, I'm back. Told you I was on the phone. I didn't hear anything. What's new over here? Nothing much. People are dying. Shit fucking sucks. Trying to make things better, like always.
How's the weather? Has that storm changed?
Getting a little rain here and there. Cloudy. You know, it's all right though. I got the house to myself, so that's good.
Yeah, it's supposed to be pouring down rain tomorrow and windy.
he's probably walking around with no pants on.
You know, technically I was supposed to go to Orlando tomorrow. Be in Orlando tomorrow. I'm like, wow, weather. Hey, it's a good thing I didn't book my trip.
Give me a second because I gotta do something real quick here.
You know what would be even funnier is if they named the next hurricane Elihu. I don't think I would mind if they named a hurricane Vile. You know, like Vile destroyed half of Florida. I'd be like, damn right I did.
I've been looking at my travel prices, and I'm like, okay, they're kind of fluctuating. So 3 days in Anaheim is about the same equivalent as 5 days in Orlando. I'm like, wow.
Why would you want to go to Anaheim?
Disneyland. I could do a 2-day Disneyland. About the same
I'm
price.
going to repeat. Why would you want to go to Anaheim?
Now, I can do a 2-day Disneyland trip for about the same price I can do about 4 or 5 days in Orlando. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, I ended up not watching Picard because I was trying to get some other stuff done as well this week. Well, I take it back. I think I watched most of the first episode. But I was going to try to show, but it's eBay's being a pain in the ass.
All I have to say about season 3 is poor Lars.
There we go. Why I thought didn't they kill him last time or last season?
Picard's Romulan girlfriend, Laris.
That's better. Not
You
Lars.
said Lars, and I'm thinking that was the guy's name.
Sorry, I was thinking of Family Guy for a second. Laris.
There we go. Because one of the things I was doing this week was finally posting all the Kinder stuff from the eBay store from the videos. So even the Kinder from the video yesterday is posted and up, and already sold one of them. If you guys saw the Kinder videos, the one that has where I opened the penguin and the flamingo is already sold. So
Nice.
But that's the link to the blue helicopter from the video I posted yesterday. I'm also going to be trying to post some Doctor Who stuff that I picked up. Haven't done it yet.
That was
Mostly,
very weak,
TV.
APs. That was very weak. Next time, burp louder. Project, man. Come on. Weak ass burps. Sorry, what were we saying, Mike?
No, you completely derailed my train of thought. Thank you.
If that's all it takes.
You might as well be United States regulations regarding train travel because you just derailed my train of thought. Hello out there in YouTube land. Damn, I thought I'd make it to the stream before LDG showed up and ruined it. Son of a bitch.
It's just a hair too late, dude.
Well,
Oh, poor baby.
Ryan spells his name wrong.
Say that again?
I said Ryan Johnson spells his name wrong.
It's not Rianne Johnson. Yeah, pronounce it correctly.
No,
Well,
I said Ryan.
I'm lazy. I'm just gonna. I just been calling him NRJ.
He's not Robert. Come on, you can't give him initials like that.
Unless he's a he/she. Then it would be Rian.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't discriminate on this channel except for assholes.
I do.
Oh, we know that. Only certain types of assholes you don't discriminate. The tight ones, well, you're okay with them.
No, if Yvette gets here, one of the things I'm going to be posting that she might like, probably wouldn't want to pay for shipping, but it's going to be a Doctor Who lunchbox filled with Doctor Who DVDs that I have cut foam in order to fit inside the lunchbox nice and snugly for shipping.
Oh, nice, nice.
And
is it actually lunchbox, or one of those gay ass plastic ones?
I hate those plastic.
No, this is a metal lunchbox.
Okay.
Made in the 1990s.
Did they have the metal locks or the plastic snap lock?
It's got a metal snap lock.
Ooh,
if it's 1990s, then it's replica crap.
Yeah, the
it
metal
is
snap lock.
Replica, but it looks like the TARDIS. I've shown it before on the stream.
Yeah, the metal snap locks are the expensive ones.
But it's going to come
plastic
with
lock. Ooh.
the entirety of Series 10, part of Series 8, and a few of the Christmas specials. Last Christmas, Dark Water, Death in Heaven, which is not a Christmas special, but it's the Death in Heaven is actually a 3D Blu-ray. So if you have a 3D TV, it'll work with that. Twice Upon a Time and The Waters of Mars.
There's the technology everybody needed.
That is my favorite Doctor Who side movie, The Waters of Mars. It's my favorite one.
It's the only one that features the 10th Doctor. Everything else, I believe, is I'm not 10th Doctor.
10th and 11th Doctor is the same one. Come on.
Well, you know what I mean. It's the only one with Tennant. Yeah. Everything else is with Capaldi, I believe. But what else am I going to try to post?
Oh, they opened up Yosemite today for limited viewers. Huh.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple more DVD sets because I picked up a bunch of the DVDs. Orphan Black as well, but I'm only mentioning that because it's BBC. And a Ninja Turtle thing that I'm going to be posting. Hopefully today. We'll see what happens. Last night was Mrs. Vile's uncle's birthday, so we were at their house until like 11 o'clock last night, which is why I was still sleeping until 7:30 this morning. And afterwards, she wants to go back over there to eat leftovers.
Leftovers from breakfast? Wow.
Well, I'm not going to be ending the stream until between 10 and 11, so by the time we get over there, it'll be lunchtime.
Oh. Now, leftover birthday cake for breakfast. Yeah, that's a thing.
Nope, no, there was no leftover birthday cake. Everyone ate all the birthday cake last night. It was actually a really good cake that Mrs. Vile bought for her uncle. It was chocolate, and the frosting was like laced with espresso. It was awesome.
You sure that was espresso?
You sure it was laced with just espresso?
Everyone enjoyed it. Even the younger kids didn't seem to care. They just liked the cake. It was great.
You mean flavored with espresso, not laced. Terminology, dude.
No, I say laced because it did not smell like coffee or espresso or anything like that. And I didn't realize it had it in there until I took my first bite. The chocolate smell was just so overpowering that you couldn't smell any coffee. It was weird.
The Mexican chocolate is a little bitter, so it must have been Americanized.
But what else you guys want to talk about? Since I haven't watched anything good this week.
I'm just poking through your store right now to see if there's anything I need.
Somebody put the new Super Mario Brothers on Twitter, and it's still there.
Wasn't someone related to the studio?
Nope.
Then I wonder how they're getting away with it.
I don't know.
Because you can't do anything with the internet, my friend.
Alicia posted it. I'm like,
Can't
wait a minute.
control.
Is this the real thing? I'm like, yes, it is.
It's on YouTube as well.
Well, someone on
Sure.
Twitch wants to try to promote my channel, so no thank you. I have no interest in that.
George.
What was that?
Bitcoin scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bitcoin's a scam, by the way.
I had a big falling out with Mr. Miles, basically because he wanted to give up editing to start mining Bitcoin and other similar cryptocurrency things.
Oh my gosh.
That would be fine if you did that 15 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's like, I'll give you $100 or one Bitcoin. What do you choose? Well, okay, the idiots will take the Bitcoin. I'm like, no, you take the $100 because that Bitcoin is not guaranteed to be 1 penny.
I was trying to explain to him how Bitcoin has no inherent value other than the time and electricity that went into mining it. And even then, past
Not how
use
value
of
works.
electronic or electric energy is not necessarily something you can monetize.
It's based on confidence, not a monetary value.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Well, that's value, though.
If you think it's going to be worth some money, then it might be worth some money in trade, but not actual value.
So
it's like doing those stamps with that. Remember, 60s and 70s. People used to do stamps from grocery stores. Basically, it's the physicality of Bitcoin. It's a promise note. It's not guaranteed value. You can have 100 stamps and get $10 off, or 100 stamps and get $5 off. It's not the actual value. It's a promissory currency, not guaranteed.
Well, even like postage stamps
No, I'm not
retain
talking
their
about.
value
I'm not talking about
based
postage
on
stamps.
how much you were spent on them at the time.
I'm not talking about postage stamps. I'm talking about the stamps that you used to get from grocery stores. You know those books of stamps you used to collect for discounts and other stuff.
Well, I know what you're talking about, but those are I haven't seen those like since the 80s, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bitcoin is just the physicality of those stamps that you used to get at grocery stores. It's a promissory note with no monetary value on it. It's not guaranteed.
Nothing's guaranteed. Even the $100 you're most likely going to waste on some bullshit.
$100 is actually backed by $100. Your Bitcoin is not backed by anything.
Well, I had one person try to argue like, well, the U.S. currency isn't based on anything. It's just based on what they say it's worth. And I'm like, no, it's based on how much money they owe other countries. That's why our currency fluctuates based on our debt.
Money is debt, so
It used to be
got
based
no
on the
value.
Used to be based on the value of gold, but that went out after World War II.
I thought it was before World War II.
No, basically that went out after FDR confiscated America's gold.
You are absolutely correct, and I was wrong, Elihu. It was 1971.
Holy shit, I was correct on something? Somebody call the press.
I'm just as shocked. Elihu was correct. God, I thought that the gold standard went off like after the stock market crash.
No. That's why I think gold is crap. I don't like collecting gold. I'd rather wear silver.
Things will all change once money becomes basically enhanced by artificial intelligence and can think for itself.
The last thing I need my money to do is telling me I can't spend it on crap I want.
So that's but that's the JW response. That's the exact opposite of what it would actually do.
The JW response?
You just called you a Jehovah's
whiners.
Witness.
You're bitching and whining that you think your money is going to be spent against you.
No, LDG,
AI controlled money guarantees that you get. I know. AI money is going to guarantee the exact opposite. That when you spend that money, that you're spending it on something that actually costs that much, in order for you to get that value in return.
What?
So, for instance, if you get scammed, the money comes right back to you. If some idiot on frickin' overseas Prince of Jahaba gets you on a scam, the money will be smart enough to say, "Oh, nope, no, yeah, you didn't say the magic word." Money goes back to Vilemike.
I don't think that's how it's going to work.
You'll be surprised, my friend. You're right. That's exactly how it's not going to work. It's going to be so much better. That's just a sliver of how it's going to work.
That's like LDG explaining how a person's going to fly in a plane. Yeah, just like a bird. You take the mechanical wings and you go up and down. That's how you're going to fly in a plane. That's not how it works, dude.
Okay, so I think Vile's joke was funnier.
Yeah,
Sorry.
already. I don't like the disapproving look that George Washington has on his face whenever I spend him at a Dollar Tree.
Why are you spending money at a Dollar Tree? Everything in there is made of Chinesium.
Because they sometimes have food. And
Oh, yeah.
in all honesty, that's where I get a majority of my shipping supplies if I don't buy them in bulk somewhere.
Yeah,
when I just need a handful of envelopes to mail something or one of the smaller boxes, I go there. Because everywhere else to get a cheap box or a thing of envelopes is way too expensive.
And they get the same food, the same place Publix gets it. So it's actually good and healthy for you.
no, it's not.
Actually, yeah.
No, it's not. It's all crap.
Hold on. I'm not going to talk about the food real quick because you're kind of wrong there for some of the items. Not everything, but some of the items. But like the envelopes I get, it is the same company that makes the same envelopes. I mean, the same exact, packaging, product, everything that's at Walmart. But Walmart is 3 times more expensive for a 3-pack. So I'll go to the Dollar Dollar Tree, get my 3-pack of envelopes for $1. Well, actually, it's $1.25 now. Instead of going to Walmart and spending $4 on it.
And the food that they have at fucking
Also,
Dollar
I
Tree
put it up, but Captain NKG's in the chat. How you doing, man?
barely passes as food.
And I do like the fact that StreamYard's. Well, am I roboting?
Nope.
And this thing's doing a good job
My little-
following me.
But I do like that it, when I do the StreamYard things, it shows exactly where the comment comes from with the little icon.
Oh yeah.
You know, Captain MKG is on YouTube, posted on YouTube. And yes, this, despite the fact that I don't think I have many things on Facebook or Twitch, I'm streaming to both those platforms as well as YouTube. And if anyone wants to dual stream or cross the stream or whatever the pun we used for it last time, you can do it at the same time. I don't care.
Have you signed up for Blue Sky yet?
No, I don't know what Blue Sky is.
The alternative to Twitter, which Dorsey started.
Who started?
Jack Dorsey.
Exactly who?
The guy.
Yeah, I haven't heard that name in a long time, so I don't know who that is.
Dorsey, the guy who started and originally founded Twitter before Musk took over.
There's nothing wrong with the current Twitter.
He is starting his own platform called Blue Sky.
If I go, I might sign up just so I can try to keep the Vilemike name everywhere. Prevent other people from stealing my name.
He didn't think it was going to be such a success. Right now, there's a wait list to join because his server was like, oh crap, I didn't know people wanted this. It was a little experiment and all of a sudden it just blew up. So he's trying to get some more servers, some more lines, to accept more people for the platform.
Well, I don't blame him. And we got Bird here, so everyone shut up for a second.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Cuppa.
Wrong one.
Yeah, I think you should combine the two and say, hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Batleth to the face.
Thank you. Thank you. And that was, I did not tell him to say that. That is original,
Crap,
Bird.
did I-
Wow.
Did
Thank
I
you, Vilemike.
accidentally agree with LDG on
You
something?
literally just, on purpose. You agreed with me on purpose, mother.
Hello,
I didn't know you, that was
it's
your opinion.
Batleth to the face. Yar!
You did the yar wrong.
Yar.
It should have been
Yar.
rar.
It's R.
Not a pirate.
What is this? What is this fucking pirate city here?
He's not a pirate, dude. Okay, he may have an eye patch.
I know you got the eye
Exactly.
patch.
It's talking about Tasha. Yar!
Hey, what happened when the pirate lost Amber Heard? They went looking for Tasha Yar. I like that.
What?
Doesn't make any sense.
It's a joke off freaking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Amber Heard, Tasha Yar.
Wasn't she in Pirates?
No.
Denise Crosby was not in Pirates of the Caribbean.
No. What's her name in Pirates? Amber Heard.
Yeah.
No.
No. It was Aquaman.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was Aquaman. Okay, never mind. Sorry, bad joke. I'll work on it.
I was going to tell Vile to, I'm going to stream it to Kick. Forget Twitch. Kick is the new hotness.
Oh, I forgot about
And I know we had a problem getting it to stream last week, but it's fixed this week.
Is it?
Yeah, tell him how to do it.
Let's see if I can do it. Hold on.
You won't. Bird figured it out. They told him you have to add something to the URL.
It's very easy. The
Yeah.
Kick URL, you just got to add /app at the end.
So you're for the stream key thing?
Yeah, that, not the key, the other one, the
Yeah.
stream URL. Just have to add /app.
The first thing that happens when I type in, kick.com and go to it, the first thing that pops up covering my screen is Bird of Prey went live.
Went live with your stream.
Playing poker.
That was a couple days ago.
Well, for some reason it popped up just now. Probably because I haven't been.
Oh, maybe I have the same URL. Maybe I never fixed the address, the title. It still said poker. Yeah, okay. It still is Governor of Poker
Yeah.
as the title. I gotta fix it.
Let's see. There we go.
Creator dashboard. Edit stream.
All right. So for the stream URL, where do I add the /app? At the end of .net or somewhere else?
After the very end of it. Whatever is, like if you have / whatever at the very end of the URL.
All right, let's see if we can get this to work then. Edit. Oh, apparently I can't right now. Because I'm no longer paying for it. They won't let me stream to more than 3 platforms, and I'm already streaming to the other 2.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to cancel one.
Yeah. And it won't let me cancel it while I'm streaming.
That sucks.
So maybe we'll try it next week. Send me a message next week to remind me, because I will forget. It's like, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm a forgetful son of a bitch. But what else?
I love this headline that the news article put right here. It says Willie Nelson inhales the love at his 90th birthday concert. Love that.
Can you say that one again? Because I don't think I quite got it.
Willie Nelson inhales the love at 90th birthday concert.
Oh, okay.
Love that.
I thought it was funnier. I thought it was going to be funnier than that, the way you were acting.
No, inhales because Willie smokes.
I get it, because Willie Nelson also smokes weed.
Yeah.
It still wasn't that funny to me.
Yeah, wasn't me.
Maybe you have
Willie
to be on
Nelson
weed to find that
smokes
one funny.
weed?
Yeah, surprise.
I had no idea.
Actually, it's funny you should say that, Bird, because my grandfather, before he died, he was a huge Willie Nelson fan, but he was also very staunchly against drugs, including weed, and refused to believe that Willie Nelson smoked weed.
Yeah, I don't think he really does. I think it's probably just like a face he has to put on.
He said it was just an act to sell records.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Like Sinatra.
I mean, there's no way that Uncle Jesse from Dukes of Hazzard would be a
Actually, Bird, yeah, he's not
hot smoker.
He's not pulling a Sinatra. It's not ginger ale in the glass for appearances. Willie actually smokes weed.
Don't believe that.
What's really funny about that is I've told the story many times about how my family back in Texas made their own moonshine illegally.
Oh,
And yet, my grandfather was against most illegal drugs.
Oh, moonshine is your right as an American.
Well, not when you're selling it. It's illegal for them to sell it, and they still did.
That's only because of taxes, and taxes are anti-American anyway.
Oh my God.
Well, how do you think the government would pay for anything if we didn't have taxes?
No taxes.
There's other ways.
Taxation without representation.
Tariffs and AI currency.
Tariff?
Exactly.
No, not tariff. No.
Okay, Bird. Tariffs are still taxes, so that
No, but they don't tax me. They tax other countries.
No, that's exactly what a tariff is. It's a tax on you.
No.
Yes, it is. Actually, he's actually correct, Bird.
If that's a tax on me, then what do you call actual taxes on people?
Other taxes on you. And Mrs. Vile's in the chat, so everyone say hi to Mrs. Vile.
Well, let me
Hello, Mrs.
Hola.
Vile.
Let me see.
Babe, if you're awake, I didn't have time to make coffee before the stream, so if you could possibly make me a cup of coffee, I will love you even more than I already do.
Wow, conditional love.
Yep. Don't do it.
Conditional love on making him cough.
Don't.
You're
fall
worse than Steven Crowder.
Wait.
You
You're worse than Steven Crowder.
You guys
No,
realize what
because
he
if
just
I was Steven Crowder, I would say, "Damn it, woman, make me some coffee. That's your place."
asked? You guys realize what Mike just
And I would never
asked?
say that to Mrs. Vile because
She'd be 11
months.
months pregnant, and you'd be yelling at her to make coffee.
He asked for a cup of coffee. He didn't specify what size of cup of coffee, so give him a 1 ounce cup of coffee.
That would take more effort than it's worth.
Actually, it's even worse because if she uses the mug that I normally use, she actually washed it for me yesterday, and I had left coffee residue from literally the last live stream in there, and it was utterly disgusting, and she still washed it for me, and I felt really bad because of how bad it was.
That mug probably never been washed before that.
Well, no, I usually wash it like once every couple of weeks.
That's disgusting. You wash your cup after every use.
Well, this is the one I
know
usually keep in
people
the
who
car.
never wash their cups.
That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. It's like eating off of a week old plate that you had mashed potatoes and nachos on, and you're having
Well, no,
pancakes
like
on that
when
one. Ew, disgusting.
I go into 7-Eleven or whatever place I go in to refill my coffee mug, I rinse it out. So I just don't usually, I don't wash it until I bring it back home.
You rinse it out with Coca-Cola or something. It's like an acid wash.
No,
It's probably better than washing it with soap.
Yeah, and
They
think of
have
it.
hot
You
water.
won't taste soap residue left in the cup.
No, they have hot water that most of the 7-Elevens have their little brewing machines where you can just get hot water.
Yeah.
And the water in there is at 200 degrees.
It spits out the hot water so you can make your own fucking tea.
Yeah. And it explicitly says on there that it's usually between 197 and 206 degrees.
Yeah, and meanwhile,
that's hot enough to kill most things.
It's only between 160 and 180. And that's on a good day.
Emphasis on I.
Yes, she's washed it several times. I've also washed it several times, but yes, she's washed it for me too.
You've
She loves
washed
me
it
in.
several times, but you've owned it for many years.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get to, Bird. Okay?
Well, I think I showed off the mug. It's one of the ones one of my clients gave me for my day job. It would say, I think it's RCI brand mug that has the Burt's Bees logo on it. And Burt's Bees is one of our clients, and they send us out some freebies for helping them for doing one of their projects really well. And I gave the shirt to Mrs. Vile. They gave me a beer cozy, and I gave that to Mrs. Vile's brother. But I kept the coffee mug for myself.
Oh, they didn't just celebrate that with a pizza party or something?
Well, you have to understand, I don't really meet most of my coworkers. Mostly because we're all independent for the most part. Occasionally we'll get together for big projects, but no, we don't do pizza parties or stuff like that. Hell, even my boss doesn't live in the state.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say Jordan's in the house.
No.
Late.
It's not bad as Sapporo.
LDG.
Yeah. Hello.
Did you do Wordle
LDG
today?
here. 5. Oh,
I
sorry.
beat 'em.
Yes. I meant 5 by 5. Yes.
Yep.
Got it.
No, Bert doesn't want to know any of this, guys.
No, I did it.
He doesn't want to know.
I got it in
It
4.
took me,
Okay.
it took me all 6.
Wow.
Took you all 6.
I'm a potato and I got it in 4.
I got it in 0 because I didn't do it.
Yeah, but, dude, JP's beat you. This is a freaking problem, dude. You should have heard this guy trying to do Wordle.
Birtle?
Wordle. All right, he just starts with a word and starts rhyming.
It works.
I know, right? Like I couldn't believe you got it.
Yeah, I don't really do Wordle. I don't think I've ever done one. So I would probably take all 6 to get it right, if I even got it right. Because
I had the first 3 letters in the right spot. The problem was that there were just too many words.
Yeah, there are a lot of words in the English language, but it's only 26 letters to choose from. Come on.
Well, that's the problem, Bird. By default, it wouldn't make sense to just you should do like every other word. Skip a word. You might lose one, but 9 times out of 10, I find that if you start rhyming, like the first 5 are always wrong.
Hickory dickory dock.
No anodized clay this morning, please.
He's the best guy ever.
But I don't know. It's the game, right? So the game's the game. Play it the way you want. But yeah, I got it in 5. Got yesterday's in 2. 2. On hard mode.
Mm-hmm.
I need more coffee.
I don't know what hard mode means on that, so I have no frame of reference.
How come you don't have any GI Joes on your site?
She's not an
Because I
American
currently
hero.
don't own any GI Joes, which is funny because I got mad at myself because I didn't have enough money to buy them. There was a outlet store type thing that Mrs. Vile likes here in Mexico that had a shit ton of GI Joes, but I had no cash on me to buy them all, and I wanted to buy. They were selling these figures that go for like $20 a piece, $2.
Oh, dude.
And they were all, actual GI Joe figures. These weren't like knockoffs or anything like that.
GI Jose.
G.I. Jose.
Or it could be GI Jesus. That'd be funnier.
G.I. Bird.
That would piss off all the American Christians.
That's why it would be funnier.
Well,
he comes with like a bottle of wine and a loaf of bread.
and a fish.
Yeah.
Wow.
And sandals. Can't forget the sandals.
Don't forget the guy's got to wear a dress.
Are you actively looking for any?
When I can get them at a decent price, there's a couple of ones that from the last quarter that I could possibly pick up from some of my Walmarts.
No, I want
They're all on clearance.
I'm looking for original.
Yeah,
like 80s.
I'd have to. I mean, they're always GI Joes are one of the things I always look for because there's so many collectors for them. But it's not one of the ones I know how much they're actually worth just by looking at them, unlike say a Transformer or something.
And I'm looking for some particular Gen 1 Transformers.
Right now, I've got some Gen 1 Transformers that I should be posting, but I am so far behind when it comes to posting stuff to the store. Like as of right now, I have 175 listings.
Yeah, I saw
There's
them all.
probably another 300 listings that I should have on the site because I've just been too lazy to post, take pictures of, and clean up before I take the photos.
Dude, you need to promote some Beast Wars crap.
I know. There's so much Beast Wars stuff that I could post right now that I just haven't been able to get to.
Yeah, whether you're a fan or not, it's going to sell because the movie's coming out and it's actually getting good reviews.
Because I'm looking for Starscream, a Gen 1. And
do you want full Gen 1 or do you want a reissue?
Nope, I want full Gen 1.
Because right now at some of my Walmarts, they have a Starscream Gen 1 reissue for like $30.
Not a reissue.
Really?
$30?
I don't have a problem with reissues for parts. As long as the main body is all original. But like, you know how the fists are always get lost and the null rays, and the wings tend to fall off, and so you're ended up with what looks like a plane-shaped dildo.
Yeah.
I don't mind using those parts to replace a Gen 1 figure, as long as they're official Hasbro, not third party.
Yep. Like the stuff you could get off Wish.
Yeah, God. I've seen some of like the update kits some of those third party companies come up with for certain Transformers. And
did you
half of
see
them are
the-
just such cheap plastic that just snapping it on breaks it.
Did you see the review that oh crap, what's his name? He's in our community. He does all the Nintendo stuff and
Rock Solid?
yes, the Optimus Prime review he did.
I saw the notification for it, but I didn't actually watch it.
Is pretty good replica wise. And I don't know how they got away with it because it even still has a Hasbro label on it.
Oh, fuck.
But like the hands and the head has issues where it would just like keep flopping over.
Do you do the, like, my kids always make fun of me when they find it at the storage unit. In my desk, I have all my like repair stuff when it comes to repairing or trying to take care of action figures.
Mm-hmm.
And I use clear coat nail polish to bulk up ball joints in order to make sure they start getting tight again.
Yeah.
But to do it right, you got to put it in a stand and you got to apply like 6 or 7 coats and you got to let it dry over, so it takes, sometimes weeks to get the figures to
Tight again. Yeah.
Yeah. But they make fun of me because I have so many nail polishes in there. Excuse me. Because what I'll do is say I get a side swipe, the Lamborghini, the red Lamborghini.
Red Lamborghini, yeah.
I'll take the figure to a makeup store and I'll say, hey, can you match this a nail polish to this color? And I'll use that nail polish to touch up any paint chips on the diecast sections.
Yeah.
I know that trick, man, because I got some gray in my chin right here. I use eyeliner, basically faded into black. So I know that trick about touching shit up.
Okay, that is not the same thing, but
yeah.
No.
So I've got like 30 different colors of nail polish in my desk at the storage unit.
Yeah.
And clear coat nail polish. And yet I still don't know anything about fucking nail polish or makeup. I just know that
how many female children do you have?
Only 3.
Yeah, and do they know anything about nail polish?
Yes.
And you have yet to ask them.
No, I don't ask them. Plus, Mrs. Vile does her nails, and Mrs. Vile's sister-in-law does her nails. In fact, maybe I'll post on Twitter one of the ones that Mrs. Vile's sister-in-law painted like a day or so ago. She painted Baby Yoda on a nail. It actually looks pretty cool.
Grogu.
Yes, Grogu.
Oh, you're Mexican dogs.
Yep. All the
He
straight
knows
dogs
they're
around here.
Mexican dogs.
Hey, they're born in Mexico, so they're Mexican. So I got Mexican dogs.
No, what they actually are is
barking in Spanish.
taco meat. And of course, I'm kidding. God, there's a whole bunch of them out there now.
Do they
I
spot
didn't
a
even notice
chupacabra?
until Elias points it out.
Do they spot a chupacabra and they're going crazy?
I don't know. Are you here in Mexico? Oh, wait. That's a different type of goat sucking. I'm sorry.
Wah, wah, wah.
Another 2 I would like to get for the G1 Transformers is Ironhide and Ratchet.
Oh, but they're such horrible figures.
I know, but it's just cool. Because they're the exact same figure, painted different colors.
But the head is a sticker.
I know. That's why it's funny.
Dude, you need an original sound screen with the tape player that transforms to the bird and the dog.
You mean
Hey, JP's
Soundwave?
Soundwave, sorry. Soundwave, sorry.
JP's, have I ever told you the story about how I got my second G1 Soundwave?
No.
Now, my first Soundwave was actually stolen. When I was a kid, our house got broken into, and they literally stole, the thieves stole my entire He-Man and Transformers collection. Okay. And I'm talking about, I had the whole Castle Grayskull. I had like 30 He-Man figures, 40 or so Transformers, all G1 and G2, and they were all stolen. Along with, I mean, they stole other stuff too. They stole like the TV, my mom's jewelry, the microwave, stuff like that. But at that age, I was really broken up about the G1 stuff because it's my stuff. Now flash forward, a couple decades, and I'm selling my stuff at the Santee swap meet.
Mm-hmm.
And I always told my customers, if you want to buy one of the games, I will give you a discount if you ever bring me a G1 Transformer. And this one kid comes up to me. He said he spent all his money on this, and he shows me a G1 Soundwave with, none of the accoutrements. A lot of the paint apps are, really messed up and was in horrible condition. And he goes, I saved up all my money, but I bought this for you instead. Can I get a discount on the game? And I'm like, what game do you want? And I know he told me he spent $6 on the freaking toy. Okay, so I know he didn't spend that much on it, but he really wanted a Pokemon game for his DS. And at the time, I was selling the Pokemon games for between $30 and $40.
Mm-hmm.
And he was one of my best customers, coming by every week to talk, even if he didn't buy anything. He was such a cute little kid. I was like, you know what? Choose any of the Pokemon games you want. And I took the Soundwave, and I'm not going to sell that Soundwave. He was the first kid to actually take advantage of that thing I said. And he actually thought about me when he was looking at stuff. And so I'm keeping that Soundwave. It's awesome, regardless of its condition.
Regardless or irregardless?
Doesn't matter. According to the dictionary,
Irregardless isn't a word.
Well,
You forgot
I
you're
would
talking
agree
to
with you,
Florida man.
JP's, but according to the dictionary, it does have a definition now.
You're talking to Florida man. They have this odd words like young chew. Like, I'm going to the store. Young chew?
That's not just Florida. That's all across the South, man.
I don't know.
When the hell did these G1 reissues come out?
90s?
Well, they've been coming out for a long time.
What, early 90s?
They've been coming out since the 90s all the way. They just do them sporadically now.
I'm seeing them all over fucking eBay.
It's like a reprinting of books, man. First publishing, second publishing, reprinting, rebranding. My first copies of the first generations are worth more.
Ooh, Wheeljack.
Wait, you found a Wheeljack?
Yeah. It's like $75 Canadian.
Damn. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Ooh,
I don't mind
Shockwave.
reissues if I'm going to open the things for the most part. One of the ones I picked up recently because I work at the Walmarts and I usually have to deal with the claims people a lot. Sometimes they'll save me some Transformers if they've been damaged by customers, because it's just the packaging. Who cares about the packaging anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I actually got the Beast Wars reissue of Pterosaur for about $2.
Don't know anything about Beast Wars, so.
Yeah.
And then that's his gun. The reason the gun is loose is because Mrs. Vile's nieces and nephews were playing with it yesterday. Let's see if I can get it to transform. I'm always afraid to break these guys because these are the ones that are supposed to be like auto transform things for somewhat. But because if you look along the neck, that's the spring-loaded mechanism to cause everything to happen. But it always feels like you're gonna break it when you do that. See.
I need to do a little job. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm. I don't trust this shit that comes from China.
Well, most of the Transformers were made in China.
No,
Although
you
this
don't
one
get
wasn't.
it when it ships from China, and you have to wait like 3 months to get something.
Oh yeah, I hate that too. Because half the time it's the wrong product and it's such a shitty quality. But this particular one was actually made in Vietnam, the reissue. Probably because it's cheaper than China. Although I wish they would put the original date and the reissue date on there. Because this just says the reissue date of 2022. But yeah, I'm always on the lookout for G1 Transformers because I need to, I want to rebuild my collection. I have parts of Optimus Prime. Not the whole thing because, I was when I look for the figure, I want a complete figure as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked up one of his fists and his gun and roller. And it was really funny because the guy who was selling it didn't know what it was. So he had plugged the fist into the hole that's on roller with the gun pointed straight up. And I was like, how did you know this fist and this gun went with this car? And he goes, because they're all the same color plastic. And I was like, well, you can't really fault him for that one. He got it.
People are wanting $350 for Megatron with all the complete.
Yeah. The one time that I've sold that figure on eBay, it didn't have all the accoutrements. It was just the Megatron figure itself. It did have the fusion cannon, of course, because that's just the barrel. But it didn't have like the shoulder piece or the stand or the silencer or anything like that. Well, I think it had the silencer part, but not everything else. But the person who bought it lived in Canada, and I shipped it to Canada, but it got returned to me because Canada does not allow for gun toys to be sold in Canada. So it did not pass customs.
You should have sent it in like multiple packages.
No, I just turned him into the robot mode and I reshipped him. It went right through. But I thought that was funny as all hell that it didn't ship in gun mode, but it shipped in robot mode. Thank God it was a transformer and not another type of gun.
That's actually impressive. You did more work than most people would do, I think.
Well, I try to get people their stuff, and it pisses me off when stuff they don't receive it, and it's not my fault. And Elihu, why the hell are you posting in my YouTube chat about it being Gal Gadot's birthday?
Because she's hot and it's her birthday.
But we weren't talking about Gal Gadot or anything even related to any movie she's been in.
I know.
Oh, maybe we should have been.
Why?
Yeah. But recently I had to give a refund on a guy who bought a Ninja Turtles DVD because it got lost in the post office lost it. # ban Canadian robots. How you doing, 47 Yorktown? But yeah, that was because, and what was, the guy was kind of understanding about it because he didn't even want the refund. He just wanted his item.
Yeah.
And because I didn't pay the insurance part on it, even because it was only a $5 item, I'm not going to pay insurance on a $5 item.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get my money back from the USPS. And because the insurance thing, if you don't do insurance, you can't cancel it and have it returned to you as well. So it's literally been floating around the Columbus, Ohio area, going from distribution center to distribution center in a freaking loop.
I know somebody in Columbus, Ohio. And he says hi to my package. You can say hi to your package too.
Oh. And my wonderful Mrs. Vile brought me coffee. I love you so much, babe. Thank you. She's looking at me like she's still going to kick my ass.
Like she's going to? You mean?
I love you, babe.
You mean
Thank you.
I mean, she's giving you a look that she's going to kick your ass later, right?
I'll do it next Friday.
Hey, Yvette.
Oh, Yvette says hi, Mrs. Vile. She did not look happy giving me my coffee, but that means she loves me even more if she did it when she still wasn't happy doing it.
Hey, Yvette, at least I remember to send you pictures this time, okay?
The hell's he doing? Is he sweeping or mopping?
Sweeping and mopping.
When you're done, bitch,
and then sweeping
come
again.
to my place.
Yeah, my floor needs a touch-up, man.
Yeah. And yeah,
Bro, the only thing I'm going to sweep is my foot to your ass.
I like how the fact that the mug has the Burt's Bees logo, but it doesn't say Burt's Bees on there, so it doesn't look like I'm advertising a makeup company.
It's not makeup. It's
well,
chapstick.
The project we were working on was their makeup line. Because they have, like, what's all the, they had lip liner, lip gloss, lipsticks, foundations, powders.
No clue. All I know is about their chapstick.
I know they, well, of course, the chapstick's what got them in the thing in the first place. But it's like I know the names of most of these things, but I have no idea what the fuck they do, despite having all my daughters and packing out makeup for years with this day job.
Go to the Google Mobile and ask.
Well, I just get, to me, I get confused because of all the names, because they have like foundation, spackle.
Yeah,
paint.
It's stupid.
To me, I'm like, are they making their faces look pretty, or are they remodeling a house?
No,
pretty much the same thing.
It's like they're doing body work to a car. A jalopy.
Like, well, I gotta buy these brushes. Hey. I gotta buy this paint roller. Oh, you're redoing your living room? No, I'm doing my makeup.
Trust me, I worked at Sephora for 3 years. I don't know anything about makeup still.
3 years still? Wow.
Yep.
We were doing a rebuild of a NYX display at Ulta, and I came across, we had finished the display. All we had to do was pack it out. And we had this pencil. It was just a black pencil that said black, then in parentheses, dark pencil. That's the only thing on the pencil.
Mm-hmm.
I was confused. I didn't know if it went with the eyeliner or the lip liner, because
eyeliner.
It just had that on there. I asked the Ulta employees where it goes, and it was a guy working the counter, and the guy looks at me and goes, "You can't tell the difference between a lip liner and an eyeliner?"
I'd be like, no, it looks like a goddamn pencil crayon to me.
I said, "No, it just looks like a grease pencil to me." And he goes, "What the hell is a grease pencil?"
It goes with the number 2 pencils in school supplies.
And at that point, I'd be like, you've lost your man. Oh, wait, you already fucking work at Volta. You have no man card.
Well, if he's a gay guy, then I would say he still has his man card, only because, you know, if you're willing to do certain things with a penis, you might as well still be a man.
Yeah, you stole that from that comedian.
Which comedian?
I can't remember his name, but I saw that stand up too. So
I don't know if I saw it or not. That's the funniest part, because I don't know what you're talking about.
where he goes on calling gay guys manlier than more men because they take it up the butt and like it.
I might have to look that one up. Maybe I can steal the material instead of, you know, pulling off a worse version on accident. But it's been a joke about how gay guys are more manly anyway for a long time. I heard those jokes originally in the 90s while still in grade school.
Yes, we're manly men in shorts, men in tights.
No,
Regulars?
that's
No, just married.
horrible. It's like the worst movie ever.
If
That's
you
a
can take
great
dick, you
movie.
can take a
Come
joke.
on.
Well, as long as you're doing it in a way that you're to be humorous and not insulting, that's, you know.
Call the locksmith.
That's exactly what I was going with at the end. Call the locksmith.
I love that.
It doesn't fit.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about because I started watching that movie and I turned it off.
Oh, come on.
It's
The
just
great
not
cameo,
like-
it's
yeah.
good to
It is
be.
the key to the greatest treasure in all the land.
Yeah, the greatest cameo. It's good to be the king. And I'm not talking about Mel.
Oh, yeah.
That
Famous.
line is only from what's his name? In Natural History of the World. The first one.
It's
Natural
also
history.
the History of the World Part 1.
Yeah, History of the World Part 1. Yes.
Yeah, where he's the French king. Yeah, but
That's
it's
the
actually,
best one ever.
but it was re-uttered in Men in Tights by a very great thespian. Oh my gosh, I was surprised when I saw that in theaters.
His greatest role to this day.
Who are we talking about?
The one who demanded the royally duty.
You
I'll give
may
you a
have seen
clue.
him
He
recently.
was a captain of a ship.
A couple
He had
ships.
a 3-season series recently conclude on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, one time he was bald
Wait, what?
and he had hair. Then all of a sudden, he
Patrick
bald
Stewart
again.
was in that movie?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
he
yes.
was.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's like the worst thing of his career.
Oh.
It was the high point of his career.
No,
People love
Excalibur was the high point.
No,
Well,
people
I was
were not
gonna be a
expecting him in that. Okay.
I was going to be a dick and tell him the name of the ship was the Pequod and see if he got the reference.
Call me Ishmael.
Well, Dune and Excalibur was the highlight of his career.
From this day forward, all the toilets
In this
will be
land.
known as John's.
Okay, I remember that line. But nothing else.
Well, when he kisses Maid Marian, he says it's Mel Brooks. Goes, it's good to be the king.
Did he stare into the camera before saying that? And like wink his eye or something?
No, he directly stares at the camera.
Okay.
And I believe, he was referencing his own work for that joke.
this is weird. Dogs are barking, and the neighbor's dog is responding, and I hear the neighbor's dog barking right now. That is weird. Like the talking. I wish that damn dog would shut up.
So I'm gonna have to watch that movie now in full.
It's a great movie, especially if you watch it like right after watching the Kevin Costner one, because it's mostly poking fun at that one.
That
What's
one
your
was
name?
awesome.
Yeah. It's like, what's your name? A Jew. A Jew here? No, man. How Jew?
And unlike some Robin Hoods, I can actually perform with an English accent.
I love Carrie Root.
Because that entire line is a dig at the fact that Kevin Costner does not do an English accent in the entire Robin Hood movie he did.
That doesn't matter. It was still a good movie.
It was a good movie, yes, but one of the best tropes is Mel Brooks. Best version.
What's up, Gordo?
Why you calling him fat?
The Legos? Later. Not right now.
No, yes, now.
No, I bought some knockoff Legos for my son, but he didn't do his homework, so he didn't get to play with them.
Knockoff
Mastare.
Legos.
Mastare,
Really?
Mastare, come on. Just yell Mastare, Mastare.
He's 8. He doesn't care about if they're real Legos or not real Legos. So I let Mrs. Vile's nieces and nephews play with them yesterday, and he wants to play with them again. But I told him later on.
Go do your homework.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying the coffee now.
I wish the weather was nicer here.
So you should go to like garage sales and shit like that and pick up used Legos for super cheap.
I told him he needs to come to San Francisco to go to the Mission Garage sidewalk sales.
Well, I don't like traveling too much to pick up stuff because I got to bring it back and it costs me more money. Although a couple of years back when I was in Texas, I went to a pawn shop and they had some like 1950s era die-cast construction toys. And they were just selling them for $5 with the original packaging, the original boxes and everything. I brought those back because they fit very easily into a suitcase that I was traveling with. And even the cheapest ones sold for like $170. They were nuts.
Damn.
Probably moving them so fast because they were stolen. It's a pawn shop. What do you expect?
I don't care. As long as if I can make money off of it, I'll be happy.
Like I said, you need to come down here to the Mass Sidewalk Sales and Mission District. Get some good deals.
But yeah, I definitely like swap meets. That's why I sold at one for a number of years. I just after my truck got totaled in an accident, I stopped doing the swap meets, and that's when I transitioned to having the store just online.
And if you're in San Francisco and you're at like swap meets and stuff like that, there's like an 80% chance you can run into Adam Savage. You guys are like, who's Adam Savage?
I know who Adam Savage is.
No, I usually run into what's his name? I think it's Dave Hester.
Yeah,
you guys ever watch the old Storage Wars show?
Yeah, the idiot.
You mean that show that's actually been scripted? Yeah, I heard about that show.
Okay, I know two of the people that were on that show, Renee and Dave. And
Dave was an
what's
asshole.
funny, Dave on the show portrays himself as an asshole, and in real life, he is an asshole. Renee on the show is portrayed as a lovable goofball. In reality, he's also an asshole. I would also say that his wife hates me. Oh, I thought there would be more comments after that, but no.
No.
Okay.
like-
What's really funny is I was actually filmed for a segment in that show. Because you know how they occasionally call in an expert? Well, Renee picked up a bunch of Japanese pachinko machine stuff. So they actually called me in to do my, because I sell, video games and all that kind of stuff. And the producers are like, here's what you're going to say about this item. And I was like, but it's not worth that much. It's worth like less than half that. Like, yeah, but we need it to show that he made, this amount of money. And I was like, okay.
Told you, scripted.
Yeah, it's completely
Yeah.
scripted.
Yeah, like Pawn Stars. Everything's scripted. There's no haggle involved. That show, Pickers, it's all scripted. There's no haggling involved.
And the worst part about those shows is people think that that means that they can haggle with everybody.
Well, you can.
Well, what I mean is, say I'm selling a system for, say I'm an Atari with a bunch of games for $200. I'll get people that'll, back when I was selling at the swap meet, like, I'll give you $20 for it. I was like, no, it has a price tag on it. The price tag says 200.
And how many games?
It's like, well, it comes with these games. It's like, well,
No,
how
how-
do you know
how
those
many?
games are? And it's like, no, you either buy it or you don't. I do trade-ins, but I have a price tag machine to put price tags on my items. I don't do haggling, and unless you're, as I said, trading something in or giving me a G1 transformer.
No, that's not how it goes.
You could
Not at
haggle a
swap
little.
meets. Your price says 200. I'm going to offer you 120, and that's it.
I mean, would you really not take if somebody offered you 195?
If it's someone who's just coming out for the first time, possibly not. It depends on their attitude.
Well, I got 180 on me. How about that? Instead of 200, 20 off. You
No,
got
take it.
$920 bills. Would you
He'll
take
take it. Trust me, he'll take it.
Yeah, you'll take $9 $20 bills. Come on.
There are on occasions I'll do that, but say if the person is acting like an asshole and he's like, you'll just take 180, and I was like, don't worry. It's like, no, I won't really take it. Say, look, dude, it's all the cash I have on me. I've literally back when I was selling at the swap meet, I would tell him, don't worry, I take credit cards too. And when I was selling at the Santee swap meet, I was literally the only person there that accepted credit cards.
You had that little square on your phone?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember those things.
And the funniest part was I would actually have people use me as an ATM because the actual ATM at the provided by the swap meet charged like $5 to pull out even just a $20 bill.
Damn, I thought
Well,
Vegas
yeah,
was
and then you get your
bad.
bank charges.
Yeah.
I
So
thought Vegas ATMs were bad. Wow.
whereas as long as you're only pulling out $80 or less, the bank the card that Square charged you to get money from me, because I didn't charge to use the credit cards. I just thought that was kind of a dick move to charge someone in addition to.
How do you
Using a
not
credit card?
charge? Because the credit card will
Where
charge.
had to be charging you?
No, it was always charged to the customer.
Yeah, it was a flat rate that you paid for the service, and the Square was billed to the customer, not to the person. who
Okay,
Yeah.
well, the point is there had to be a fee. Somebody.
Mhm.
was
Yeah, the,
Yeah,
customer,
and
the customer's paying
the
the
customer
Square
always
fee.
paid it.
Yeah, Mike's like, okay,
the
you pay
square
everything.
fee was
Is included, so you make a purchase and he give you the money minus that
Yeah.
amount.
Yeah, whatever's
No, like,
paid,
for instance,
all services are paid, all services and feed, the customer paid. Mike's like, okay, give me a card, you pay all services and feed, here's the product.
Yeah.
but I
So
would just
you'd be
give them
like, I
cash.
want $80, and then he puts it in the Squaresoft. Squaresoft says it will charge that person $82.50, and he gave him $80.
Yeah.
Well, when I worked at an auto shop, if a customer wanted to pay for via credit card, there's going to be extra charges slapped on that bill.
Well, you should
Yeah,
have
I know.
freaking slapped on like $1 or say something.
Fuck $1, an extra $15.
Yeah. I know that some people did that, JPs. I personally thought that was a dick move, so I never did.
No, it's not a dick move. It's because we have to. The
'Cause I
shop
thought,
would have to cover.
To me,
the
being able to
costs.
accept credit cards at the swap meet just a bonus on me because it opened me up for additional sales.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you were making enough money, you would have to pay taxes on that.
Basically, he makes more money with the credit cards as an entry fee instead of actually paying the service fee. He would charge people $1 for credit card use. He would not get any business. But as free service, like, hey, free credit card service, come on. He gets more business this way.
But he's not getting any business if they're not
He
buying
makes more
anything.
money this way than actually charging. You got
but
yeah,
Why
I'm
who?
saying
if you
He
okay,
doesn't
so
get
I
it.
just was using him as an ATM,
Yeah.
and I give him $80. I get charged. I say, here's
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, when
I get
when
$82.50, and I
Bird
get
is correct on
$80
that
back.
Bird is correct on that point. When I gave people money as like working as an ATM type thing, I didn't make any money off of it, but I also didn't have a problem with it because I'm helping people who are also buying stuff from my the neighbors of me or other people that swap me. And
But
if
you
that meant that
also-
they could spend the money there,
But you're
if I'm
At
buying
the end of the
something
year,
from them,
you're
it might be
losing
a deal.
money if you're
yeah, 'cause
paying
you're paying
taxes.
taxes
on it.
unless you're not paying taxes on it.
if it's
No. My
Because you didn't
tax guy
actually
made
you didn't
sure
actually sell
my
anything.
tax guy made sure that I wouldn't be paying any money off of that because it wasn't considered
Good.
income.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly. Because it isn't an income. You're right.
No.
You didn't make anything. You can only claim what you make as income. You can't
You got
Exactly.
very
give
lucky
money away
that-
as not income.
You got very lucky you didn't get audited.
Well,
that goes
my
for
tax
anybody.
guy, and if you're in the San Diego area, Mike Blumenthal Jr., he's my tax guy. He's great. He does all my tax stuff. He's the one who originally incorporated my company and then filed a disincorporation, and now it's an LLC.
Why are you putting coffee in a bag, dude?
This isn't coffee, but I think you know what it is.
Did you pee in a bag?
You know what it is, right?
Yeah, that's
No,
a bad kidney, dude.
I'm cleaning. This is my washing machine for a certain device I use.
Bong water.
What the fuck?
It's oils.
Dude, how dirty
that
is your
gets rid
dildo?
It's not dildo.
Okay, how much money do you want to make drinking that entire bag?
I could.
What
I
is
could
in the
drink it. I wouldn't die.
What's the contents of the liquid?
It is easy to use, reusable, no scrubbing, no harmful abrasives. Shake gently if necessary. Alcohol free. Where's the ingredients? Oh, never mind. Harmful if swallowed. Okay, never mind. Take that back. Take that back.
You checked
I
on it before you drank it.
We'll find
I
out.
don't. Thank God I read it.
Florida man.
See back panel for additional information.
Probably like don't store in a Ziploc bag. Probably gonna eat through the Ziploc bag. Is that actually like an oil-based product?
Your cameras are
Hashtag
great,
not
dude.
sponsored.
Then oil eats through plastic. just
He
so you
doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know it does. That's why I can't do it for long.
Somebody clip
I
that.
just do it long enough to. Well, obviously, it doesn't eat through all plastic.
He's the same kind of guy that would go to a gas station because his car ran out of gas and try and fill up plastic bags with gas.
Oh, God,
the trash bags.
DPs, when I first saw that, I was like, that is not true. People are smart enough not to do that. And then I see actual security cam footage of people doing it.
Yeah.
And not just, like, hold on. Sorry, someone was driving past. And not just putting it in, like, grocery bags. We're talking about just trash bags.
Trash bags. Yeah.
And I'm like,
So-
oh, my God. It's just going to eat through that plastic, and it's going to spill everywhere, and they're going to cause a fucking fire.
So is that some type of drug paraphernalia that he's washing?
Yes, it is.
Glass. Okay, it's just glass. I'm cleaning
Yeah.
glass. Okay, that's all.
Glass cleaner, isn't that just Windex then? It's
Well, no,
blue?
because it has crevices and stuff where Windex can't get into.
LVG,
or just regular wiping?
I'm going to give you a
Clean it in
tip.
crack pipe.
I'm going to give you a tip, LVG. Isopropyl alcohol, 80%, 5-minute job.
Yeah, I got that too.
Done. Hello. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
that
use.
leaves an aroma I don't like.
80%, not the 70%. You want to get the 80%.
No, you want to get the
Alcohol.
99.9.
Alcohol dissolves into the air.
If you want to see what he's cleaning, this is what he's cleaning, folks.
Wow. Is that what the ribbed for her pleasure means?
No, for his pleasure.
In LDG's case, it's his pleasure. That's why the water's so brown.
Yeah, because I already used it once.
Only once? What?
This is the second time. Well, I had to go get some more after.
Dude, see a proctologist.
Does the job though. Makes the shit see through.
Oh my gosh.
Cleans it all up.
Makes the shit see through.
Because you know how it, like they're color changing when you use it.
No, I don't.
So the color changing when you use it, and the color changing effect is because of a layer of gunk that builds up, so you can't actually see through it anymore. But when you clean it up, it turns into glass. The colors go away, and you're left with a nice, clean pipe.
I wanted.
You have. Hang on. Hang on. You guys have just. Wait, sorry. Hang on. You guys have just heard how to properly clean your glass anal probes. Okay, from LDG himself.
Oh,
all you gotta do after is just stick it in your anus.
Brethren wants to know if any of us knows anything about electric wheelchairs, and I know jack shit, but Bird might know more than I do.
I know a little bit.
I know I hate them.
But I was gonna make a joke. I see if I can pull up the clip of from Dracula Dead and Loving It. Give that man an enema for what LDG's been working on.
Oh yeah.
Because he said that shit turns clear.
Yeah.
That's what LGG's cleaning right now.
I mean, if you want to ask the question, Potato, I'll do my best. It's a lot of questions.
Reverse the rotor.
A control panel flashes 4 lights, and the chair goes backwards.
Oh, you seeing the 4 lights?
Reverse the
There
rotor,
are
dude.
4 lights.
Yeah, reverse the rotor, okay? Well, it's basically. Sorry, go ahead, Bird. I was going to actually give an honest answer, but go ahead.
Let's put it this way. Has it ever gone forward? Is this something new? What's the deal here? Is this a used chair you got for the first time and you can't get it to go forward at all?
Did you hook up the battery in reverse?
And
when you say backwards, does that mean if you go back, does it go forward? Or is everything only back work? There's a lot of questions.
My question is, when you hit the button, do you hear beep or click?
Also, every brand is going to be different as to what the 4 flashing lights means. So if you have the brand name, I suggest Googling.
Yeah, because if you hear a
It's
click,
something new.
If you hear a click, it's a bad wiring.
It used to go forwards. It's kept backwards. And the flashing is new, I guess.
Yeah, I know a little bit about wiring, so.
I'll be quieter.
What is the brand of the wheelchair?
Yeah, ask the brand. I'll Google.
Brand and model and contact the manufacturer.
It might be helpful, yeah, the brand, because it's like, my bicycle chain starts slipping. Well, what kind of bicycle do you have? You have a Huffy, you have a Schran. Yeah, it actually depends because the gears are different. So,
no, bicycles are generic.
No, not.
Well, when it comes to Schwinn and Huffy, they're pretty much generic as all you can get. But if you're talking about like specialty bikes, like a mountain bike versus a stunt bike, then there's a difference.
Yeah.
Who knows? That bike's not going to have gearing.
Well,
Mountain
yeah,
bike
exactly.
will, and that doesn't involve very much. You've got a derailleur system, and that's it. That's cable driven. There isn't
What,
much
Neelix?
wrong there.
Those gonna be expensive, dude.
Yeah, but it might not be your control panel. It could very well be the motor. The forward gears in the motor are burnt out.
If you're here in California, I could recommend you some different places, but unfortunately, you're not.
And it's all speculation at this point. So
Smells like oranges. Oh yeah, it smells citrusy.
Yeah, so does Pine Sol. Okay.
Not like fucking rubbing alcohol.
Pine Sol smells beautiful.
I just
You're
want
nuts.
everyone to know the Vilemike channel does not endorse sniffing your cleaning products.
I'm not sniffing the cleaning product.
He's sniffing the dirty product after it's been cleaned.
Exactly.
Dirty product.
New car smell. Exactly. Now here comes the tricky part, putting the liquid back in there without spilling anything.
You got a funnel or a piece of paper to make a funnel?
Paper
Or
will
just
just
cut
run
the
out.
corner off the bag and pour it in.
Coffee filters.
Just dump the liquid into your
Oh, that's a good
garden
idea.
or something.
So I
Cut the
can just
corner.
go like
Back
this
into the
and put this
crack
in here.
thing.
Yeah, seal
All
the
right, guys,
bag.
I might
cut
make
the
a complete.
corner. Seal the bag. Turn it upside down. Cut the corner, then squeeze it or pour.
This might turn out ugly because I'm not listening to all the good advice being told to me.
You know what? Just dump it in your pool.
The good
Yeah.
advice is do it
There you
over
go.
the sink, okay?
It'll spread out. No one will ever be the wiser.
No.
Pour it over your sink,
The
man.
chlorine will clear
There we go.
it all up.
All right, here goes nothing.
Should have cut the
And see
corner.
it going
You
down
should
the
have cut the corner,
side.
dude.
He's going to push too hard. It's going to spray all over his camera
Yes,
and his
listen.
computer.
His new gimbal.
Yeah, it's going to, you'll see like,
He's going to return
I
his
will
gimbal.
remind
It's
you,
covered
people,
in.
this is the
Gunk.
man who thinks he's going to revolutionize the internet.
Don't forget, he lives in Florida. America's Wang.
Joke all you want, motherfuckers.
Joe, we got
Now he's going to return that bottle.
yeah.
Knowing him, yeah, he would. Oh, I need more coffee.
There we go.
Why didn't you use a coffee filter?
Because
It
he
could have
lives-
filtered particulate
Because
out of
because there's not that much particulate in it. It dissolves it. It literally dissolves
Okay.
it. There's nothing for a
That's
filter to pick up, really.
That still leaves all the ions that have
debris.
bonded to the materials on the item you were cleaning in the solution,
cleaner. Yeah.
and it's neutralized it. That
I
means
don't.
it's not
I don't
gonna
have a
affect
mic.
it.
I would need a microfiber filter. Would I not?
No.
No,
No.
up filter.
A coffee filter is not going to do anything.
Well, a
Bet you
coffee
it would.
filter wouldn't work only because that's an oil-based product.
I bet you he ran it through a coffee filter, you would see the filter
It-
pulling some of the debris out.
Some of it, like I
Yeah,
said, there's a
Problem is,
little bit of
JP,
debris
it's
in
an
there.
Oil-based product,
They're
which means
pulling
the
up
coffee
now.
filter is going to act like a wick and absorb as much as possible.
What happened to my shit? Why is my? What the hell?
It's broken.
It's because you spilled the stuff.
Yeah, what the f? Why is my reverse green screen effect on?
Because it's night vision, that's why.
Maybe I just need to reinitialize.
You spilled your bean juice.
Use multimodal reflection sorting.
There we go.
Okay, I got whiz.
Yeah, I'm gonna use multi-vector my foot mode.
It's gone green again.
Try reversing the neutron flow.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Try crossing the streams.
I don't have another stream to cross with.
Don't cross the streams, Ray.
Cross the streams.
Try
You're gonna get us all
polarizing the whole
killed.
LG.
Have you tried trying to get off and on?
What Vile?
Damn it, you said it that right as I took a bite of something. Hold on.
Oh. Tell them about the Twinkie.
I said, have you try polarizing the hull plating? Insert technobabble word from Star Trek here.
Oh, there's so much technical babble. I gotta pass.
No. Kaylass would be like, fuck you, bitch. Batless to the fucking face. Rawr! No.
And I thought you were going to send me that clip, LDG.
I did. You didn't get my link?
No, where did you send
Fuck you.
All right. Remind me. You were supposed to come in the underground and remind me anyway. So there.
So don't blame it on yourself. Blame it on me. I get it.
Blame it on the rain.
Seriously, did you not remember saying you were coming to the underground after?
I said
whenever you
remember
could.
and if I have time. I don't think I had time.
So you didn't remember and I didn't remember. So don't blame me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I made it quite clear that I'm a forgetful son of a bitch.
God.
Logic! I hate logic!
You talking to LDG? There's no such thing as logic.
Oh,
you know
I
what?
finally
This is going to come in a lot more handy.
I did watch one thing. It took me several attempts to watch. When I was posting stuff to the store, I watched the Avatar sequel, Avatar 2 movie.
Oh, Way of the Water.
My God, was that 3 hours of nothing?
I know. The first one, land. Second one, water. Third one, air. Fourth one, space. Come on, camera. Think of something original.
I mean, it's literally the same as the first fucking movie.
Exactly. That's what I told you. You're watching the first one, except everything's underwater.
Is anybody surprised Avatar 2 sucked? Because I'm not.
No, I'm not. I'm not shocked.
I'm surprised it made $1 billion.
I guess it goes to show that as long as it looks pretty, people will still watch it, regardless of how shitty the storyline is.
People can sell shit. I've been saying this for years. Like, I'm tired of talking about it. Okay? Hollywood figured out how to sell shit. And until you guys stop bitching, stop complaining, and stop watching, ain't nothing going to happen. They're going to keep doing it.
I hope we die quickly.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, LDG, I literally had to watch it like 4 times because I kept falling asleep during the damn thing.
See, then that's another thing. They make it so boring that they get more views because they know you're going to fall asleep in the middle of it and go back and rewatch the shit. So that's another thing. These guys are smart. They know what they're doing, guys.
Okay, you guys have fun. I'm going to take off.
All right. Thanks for joining, man.
God damn it, JP's. Hey, man. Catch you around, buddy.
I'm going to probably go for an hour nap or 2.
Yeah, I'll see you in the underground later.
I got up at like 5, so.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Later, man.
Later.
This dog
Later,
barking for 45 minutes now.
All the while, crocodile. See you later, alligator. Oh, and hey, by the way, people, if you happen to have a wireless charger, right? Little wireless chargers, do not put them near your phone. Even if your phone is wirelessly charged.
What about docking ports?
Why? You can't say
Well,
something like
particularly,
that. Why?
particularly the camera. You put a wireless charger by the camera of your phone, which is like literally right next to the place where you're supposed to put it on the back of the phone. It'll make your camera go freaking wacko. You'll get the colored bars glitch. It actually F's up your camera.
So there's a magnet in it. Gotcha.
Well, no shit, that's a magnet. How wireless freaking chargers work. Well, not with a magnet, but you know, some kind of similar shit. But yeah, there's a magnet in there too.
Gorilla says, I'm going to Mikey Sue's 4 stream in 20. Who's Mikey Sue's 4? Does anyone know who that is? Because I don't know who that is.
Mikey who?
No.
Mikey who?
That's what Jordan
He's a
said.
new
I'm
guy.
going to Mikey Sue's 4 stream in 20.
He's a new guy. We first saw him on John DeMarco's Jeopardy streams. And he's a Star Trek fan. And I don't know if he has a new channel or he just started the channel, but he had like 55 subscribers the other night. So
nice. I'm glad he got some.
People started subscribing, and he was doing his first stream at 1 p.m. Eastern today.
Drop the link if I don't already have it.
Despite the fact that he
drop the link anyway, but
went to John DeMarco's stolen Jeopardy. I wish he would. And no, I'm not mad at anyone who actually goes to his version of Jeopardy and plays. I'm mad at the fact that he just didn't ask. Because when Andy Treger did it, Andy Treger asked, and I said, sure, why not? Go ahead. And if John had asked, I would have said, sure, go ahead. But he didn't ask. That's the only part I didn't like.
Wow, I got 239 subscribers on YouTube. I just checked.
Well, and maybe the fact that Jeff is the one that helps him out, and Jeff sucks.
Damn.
I will have to disagree on that. I know Jeff is a perfectly personable person, and I really don't get why people have a problem.
My problem with him is if you ever disagree with him.
Yes, you do. You absolutely know.
Bert, if you ever disagree with Jeff, he first pulls out the "Will you just hate me" card, and it's like, no, I don't hate you. Your opinion is just
all right.
I wasn't opening that door. No. I didn't mean to open that door. I mean, I've disagreed with Jeff on things, and I'm still here.
He actually blocked me on Twitter. He was the first person to block me on Twitter because he didn't agree with what I was saying. I was like, if you didn't, then you don't have to respond to my posts.
I hope that's unfortunate. I hope someday people can come
I hope one day we all can be peaceful with each other and friends, but until then, it's fucking one for all.
Can't we all just
each man for himself?
Go across the Korean store.
Until Prometheus is live, in which we can better understand each other.
Oh, they said the P word.
Yep, you know what that means.
What does that mean?
The dog just got a little dumber.
It means minus 500 points to LDG. See, minus 500 points.
Is that just some cloudy weather because there's no shine on the head? Dude, you wear the look. This guy looks like a mine. Checking the radar over there, and I was like, yeah, just like Frisco.
Gotta love this. Tracks perfectly. I don't even have to make adjustments to point at me anymore. Just does it. Cool. Be sitting here and talking and just be like,
does that
yes,
mean that you
and
can?
that's the
It looks
way
like
it
you're
is.
always staring at your customer's eyes on your OnlyFans.
No, that's the other thing. No, this is the gimbal like moves automatically to point towards my face.
What if you had a pumpkin? Would it focus on the pumpkin or your head?
It can it does objects, animals, yeah, and can track if you turn. So even if I turn my head,
you didn't get it, man.
Hmm?
You didn't get it.
Yeah, I got what you said.
So, Bird, we got what, an hour and 20 minutes till Twilight Zone?
2:30, so 1:30, plus 45 minutes, so an hour 45.
Give or take a second.
God dang it! StreamYard decided to fuck up on me.
An hour and 3 minutes.
Ah, okay.
That's not creepy at all.
No, not an hour and 3. 103.
103 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. LDG, pluck those nose hairs. Do not want to see that.
You can see the reflection. Look at that.
Don't need to see that.
Your box is upside down.
All right.
But that didn't come out right.
Until he stops doing the close up on his eye, I'm dropping him in the back. 'Cause I don't need to see that. It's creepy. All right, now you can come back.
Because you know it's all about tennis balls against the wall. Put the tennis balls against the wall.
Excuse me. Sorry. I meant to mute myself. God damn all the dogs.
My neighbor's dog finally stopped barking.
I
This is
checked
when
to
I
see if
need
there's
one of
any
those little Nerf
wildlife,
pellet guns so I can shoot them to get them to go away. It won't actually hurt them.
but it's too windy. All
Yeah,
the lizards are hiding for comfort.
Yeah, we got wind gusts like 27 in the city today.
Dude, it's way fucking windy. The only reason my camera's not falling is because it's like kind of behind a wall.
Hey, wind gust 27. Like I said, we're getting the exact same kind of weather today.
I didn't even check the forecast for my area of the world.
Oh, I check weather.
As long as it's not going to rain. As long as it's not going to rain on my trip home, I'll be happy.
Yeah, I check. I constantly check weather in case I'm like, hey, maybe I want to go here. What's the weather going to be like? Nah. Ooh, or maybe. Yeah, I'm up to date with the weather. I learned my lesson after Hawaii.
Well, now that you got me doing it, I'm checking the forecast. Apparently, it's supposed to rain on Thursday.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here on Tuesday.
But not today, so I'm happy.
Yeah, Yosemite Park is open to limited visitors today, and it may close tomorrow. Again. Glad I went when I did. Oh yeah, Yvette, I got some more pictures uploaded. I'm gonna put them in another album for you.
God dang it. StreamYards is not, it keeps malfunctioning. Maybe it's because I'm streaming so much to 3 different places. I don't know.
And you
But
might
wasn't
want to
doing
see
it-
a doctor about that if you're streaming too much, dude.
I'm just glad it doesn't burn when I do so.
Eh,
Then I know there's a real big problem. The kind they have to give you medication to fix.
Ouch.
Oh God, what was the? I can't remember the name of it. The zombie virus is transmitted via sexual contact.
You are roboting.
And made the joke about it being an STZ. What? ¿Qué pasó? No. Sorry, that's Mrs. Vile's niece and nephew trying to talk to me while I'm streaming.
That is true, Jordan. We got a clear shot of Pickle's retinas for a scan, so we can now duplicate his retina scanner.
Oh, we all know that his biometric system would not be based on his retinas. It would be based on something else. Much smaller.
Oh, I need food.
Well, I've been eating a Mexican donut, concha.
Oh,
You know,
I love those breads. Yeah, with white. Yeah, I love those.
So that's what I've been snacking on during the stream.
I might just go to Jack in the Box and get one of those breakfast platters.
Elias, when you don't really go through the drive-through too much when it comes to Jack in the Box, right?
There is no drive-thrus here.
Are they still open 24 hours there?
The Jack in the Box, yeah, it's still open 24 hours here.
Okay. Well, did you ever get their munchie meal?
Yes.
Are you as mad at me that they got rid of the chicken tater sandwich?
They still have it here.
None of the ones in San Diego have it anymore.
Wow, they still have it here. I always get extra sriracha on it.
I am so angry that it's not here. Now they have these. You can either get the double jack, the ultimate cheeseburger, or something else. So it's all the regular combos. They're just slightly cheaper with the munchie meal. Plus, you get tacos.
Yeah, we still got the customized. I like the sourdough munchie.
My favorite was always the chicken tater munchie meal. For those that don't know, this was a chicken sandwich with a hash brown on top, slathered with cheese. And by slathered, I do mean slathered.
Yeah, and you get a mix of curly fries, regular fries, and 2 tacos.
But
all for $9.
What was funny, a while back, when I were still doing the chicken tater one here, I got one and they forgot to put the chicken patty on.
Oh shit!
And since they were closed for the dine-in section, it was only drive-through. I had to go through the drive-through again, and they apologized so much they just made me another entire munchie meal. So I ended up with like 2 servings of fries, 4 tacos, and the sandwich, and another drink. And I was like, "This is the best deal I've had all night. I'd be happy to skip out on a single chicken patty to get a whole another one for free."
Like, I just wanted the chicken.
I seriously would have been happy if they just give me a chicken patty and a wrapped up. But no, they were awesome. I've always liked Jack in the Box when it comes to that kind of stuff.
You know, I was too lazy a couple weeks ago, and I ordered something off of Uber Eats, right? With the Popeyes chicken. I got the shrimp, the shrimp meal, right? I got my food. I go upstairs, open it up. I'm like, wait, there's no dipping sauce. So I I mentioned like I gave a 4-star out of 5 rating, and like reason why, no dipping sauce. We're sorry for your convenience. We'll give you $2 off your next order. Like, wow, for no dipping sauce, $2 off. That's pretty good. I had to eat dry shrimp.
I don't know. I would want the sauce.
Yeah, but it really wasn't worth it. Just ordering the sauce and no.
I found an unfortunate realization is that the KFC near me doesn't do wings anymore.
What?
Nope. Yeah, they stopped wings a while ago for me. Also, potato wedges and grilled chicken rotisserie gone.
Yeah,
They
the
got rid of
grilled
those
chicken's
things.
been
Why did they
gone
do that?
a long time.
Damn.
They've been downsizing. KFC's been losing money because they let idiots cook their food. I'd still be going to KFC if the cooks, put any kind of love into their chicken.
Let me double check.
It's probably not the cooks. It's probably the fact that they had to take all the trans fats out.
That too,
now
but that
it
was
sucks.
different. That was the taste. I'm talking about the cooking of the food. Because I every time I went to KFC, if I try to get extra crispy, I swear to God, you couldn't eat the skin. Because if you peeled the skin, you'd find a layer of uncooked breading and seasoning underneath between the meat and the skin. Every fucking time.
I don't see any wings at KFC right here. Wow.
Then I'm not going to complain too much the fact that I stopped going there.
I see the spicy chicken sandwich. But
And let's just be clear.
So neither Popeyes nor KFC has wings, which means I can't get wings.
I see nuggets, but I see
The wings are frozen.
Wow.
You're talking about Birdie. You're talking about the hot wings, Bird?
Yeah, the hot wings.
The little bone
The
wings,
little bone-in wings.
Yeah, those were so awesome, but they were frozen, and I don't care the fact that they were frozen too much. They tasted good, but yeah, they stopped doing those too.
Wow, KFC has no wings here. Damn.
They were the best frozen wings, I would say, in any fast food place. You go get wings today, they're horrible. Fucking horrible. You go to Popeyes and get their boneless wings, it's that much breading and like that much
I don't want
chicken.
boneless wings. I want bone-in wings.
I just checked.
Even their boned-in wings.
There's only 2 places to get wings in the city.
Popeyes doesn't do wings here either.
Well, as I said, one of the places that does do wings here in San Diego, at least I don't know about the rest of the country, is freaking 7-Eleven. You can get an eight thing of wings for like
It'll be
$5.
Cold day in hell when I eat food from 7-Eleven. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like gas station
Their food is actually pretty good. I'm always shocked about how good it is. They had these honey.
Even I have standards, Mike. I'll eat from McDonald's every day, but I'm not going to eat from 7-Eleven.
I'm not kidding. If they have it on there, just give it a try. They're honey barbecue wings. They are freaking awesome.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't consume anything from 7-Eleven. It would just not be possible.
Not even those hot dogs or the wraps?
Even the hot dogs.
Huh.
I'm afraid I said especially the hot dogs.
Yeah, the hot
Like
dogs.
Garrett. Especially.
Dude, I'd rather get a couple hot dogs from 7-Eleven than actually pay for them at the ballpark.
What the hell is it?
7-Eleven hot dogs are good.
Gotta be here somewhere.
I gotta stop talking about food. I am hungry. I gotta get some food.
Once again, I was talking with one of the 7-Eleven, one of the
one of the 7-Eleven kids.
You're absolutely right, Gorilla. I went back to the place that had a battery cooked in my food, but I won't eat from 7-Eleven.
Who had a battery cooked into the food? What?
There was a restaurant by where I worked that we'd go to for lunch. And one day, it was a Mexican place. And one day, I had a salad or whatever, like a taco salad. And there were fucking AA batteries in the food. And so I couldn't believe it. So I called the manager over and I showed him, and he started yelling up and like, he's like, it's those, and a word I can't say, in the kitchen, their batteries are always falling on the food. They put their batteries for their Walkmans up above on the counter
Oh,
above
that's funny.
above the stove. It's always rolling into the food.
That is
So
funny.
yeah, he comped me that lunch, but then I was back there, in 2 or 3 days.
If batteries are always falling into the food,
Dude, if
I
you
would
would have
never eat
swallowed
them,
that,
no.
oh boy,
How the hell was I going to swallow a AA battery?
you be
The fork wouldn't
surprised.
go through it. No.
Bird, maybe you wouldn't, but I guarantee you there's some people in
This-
LDG's
yes.
home state that would definitely have done so.
Yeah.
New York? My home state's
I'm
New
sorry,
York,
47
motherfucker.
Yorktown. No 7-Elevens in Eastern Canada. That sucks.
You just turned green, LDG.
My reverse green screen effect. I'm telling you, this is what the heck? I don't know.
I know
something
what
wacky's going.
happened. Somebody changed
Well, I'll say you never
time.
looked so good, LDG.
LDG's parents never met, and now he's being erased from time.
No, I actually like that idea.
Should have went the enchantment under the sea dance, man.
I don't know why. It's now. Oh, there we go.
Whoa! Oh, well, that's you. Never mind.
I'm back. I'm my own grandpa now, but that's all good.
Okay, I gotta take off. I gotta get some food. I'm hungry.
And say he saved the under the sea dance. Take care, Elihu.
Later, guys.
Later, Eli.
Wait,
Hey,
Vile
Wait,
left.
what?
Vile
Vile left. What? What just happened?
I was supposed to leave, but Vile left. Damn.
Did he not save the dance? I mean, what the hell?
I guess
Did you screw the dance at the cost of
play-
Vile?
I stepped on a bug. Something. There he is. All right.
Okay, later, guys. I'm taking off.
Later.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because StreamYards is starting to piss me off, and I don't know if it's because I'm multi-streaming or what's going on. But right now it keeps freezing on me, which is funny because I just had a large gap between me saying that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I'll see you guys next week. Anything you guys want to plug before I go?
You know where I'm at.
Bird?
I've got Twilight Zone at 2:30, and I would suggest, if you don't mind, checking out the stream called Future Talk with Mikey Suze 4.
Is that who's streaming right now?
Yes.
Well, post the link. Maybe
Are you streaming right now?
We'll crash. Yeah, but if we post the link, we'll crash this thing and have everyone go over there and just say hi real quick.
Okay, I'll
from the CNA
post the
stream.
link.
Yeah, I need the link. Thanks.
I'll post it in the regular chat and
Alrighty.
the private chat.
All right. With that, I'll see you guys next week. I will be filming and posting a new Kinder video next week, but I don't have any saved up, so they might be going every other week from now on. So go watch the one I posted yesterday. And if you want to buy the item, go to the store. It's actually up on for sale already.
It's a nice helicopter.
And Chris
Yeah,
Knight
I liked it. It was cute.
and Chris Knight is having his weekly wrap up tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 6 p.m.
Okay.
Pacific time, in case everyone wants to know. Jackbox.
I'm sure
night.
he'll tag me on Twitter.
On Stars Jackbox Game Night.
I have no idea if I can join because I might still be trying to cross the border at that point. All right. Later, folkses.
Later, guys.